I didn't see you there, or did I? I probably did because I'm talking to my camera, but I have a really cool video today, and I'm going to be talking about this guitar right here, which I've already talked about in a few other videos, but this one is going to be a review. You can hear it all over my channel. I've done a bunch of videos where I featured this guitar on, and I also did the unboxing, which I'm going to put right here so you can see my legit face of emotion, and I was almost, I wanted to cry. I probably did later on, but I'm not gonna get to that in this video. I'm gonna be talking about this guitar right here. So let's roll the intro, and I'll see you guys over there. What is up, guys? I'm back for another video, and my name is Franco Torres, and I'm a guitar player from Puerto Rico. For you guys that don't know me and are new to my channel, I make guitar videos. I play guitar, of course, and I honestly love doing this because I can in my free time. I teach when I'm not doing this, and I'm also studying at college and whatnot. So anyways, today I'm going to be talking about this guitar right here. I'm going to put some awesome B-roll that you guys love, and yeah, so this guitar, as you can see, is a modern twist to a classic guitar, and yeah, it's basically a T-style guitar, but then it has all of these Bowden-esque features on it, you can say, made by the geniuses over at Strandberg, and freaking love this guitar. This guitar is, I'm not gonna say this too loud because my other guitars are here, but it may be my favorite, but I'm not saying this. I also have another favorite, which is this one right here, and then the other ones are also my favorite. All of them are my favorite, but this guitar is awesome, and I'm playing it a lot more than the other ones, and it hurts that I am, because I love them all, but this guitar is freaking awesome, between you and me. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about this guitar and the aspects on it. I'm going to be putting B-roll on it so you guys can see it. It has the endur-neck, which is a patent kind of neck profile by Strandberg. It just makes sense, honestly. If you haven't tried it and can try it, I suggest you do. And if you don't, it's probably going to be really awesome either way. It's my favorite neck profile ever. And the reason being is because it has actually kind of made me feel the change between one guitar and the other one a little bit easier. So, I can grab any one of my guitars or my bass, and I'm just gonna feel at home with each and every one of them. And that's something that I did not feel before getting used to this guitar neck. This guitar is literally a little bit of each and every one of the other necks, and as you can see, it's a trapezoid shape. It kind of the highest point on it, or the fatter point on it, is this top one, which hopefully you can maybe see, and then it has a kind of a curve on the top, and then a curve on the bottom side, which is awesome for when you're doing stretches. You can put your thumb there, and it it really makes sense. Or if you want to kind of wrap it around, you can also do that as well. So you can pretty much do just about everything normally, but it just makes a lot of sense. The way that it is, it kind of guides the thumb throughout the neck, so you can keep playing in that position that's really comfortable and the position that you should. And I'm not just saying that because you should, I'm saying that because your body is going to thank you. You're going to be putting on less effort on playing more, and that's something that we all want to do. And biologically, human wise, it just makes sense. And if you haven't, I really recommend the book called The Anatomy of Playing Guitar. It's amazing. It was by a musician, I don't remember his name, and a doctor, and they talk about the anatomy of the body when you're playing guitar and how you should be playing it. And this guitar fits all of that. This guitar fits literally all of that. It's amazing the way that these cuts are. I can put it like this, and when I'm teaching, I very much like that, and I am thankful for that design, because my back is really thankful. My back is probably 300 years old, and it sucks, and I'd like to kind of change it for a newer one, but it's what I have. And this guitar really just makes it easier for me. And that's actually the reason why I bought it. I wanted a guitar that would be ergonomic and that would fit my needs and would also look modern and kind of feel and sound like, you know, what I'm used to. I love T-style guitars, as you can see here with my other guitar, which is a friggin' amazing guitar as well, and I'm gonna be talking about that one later on in another video. And I've also had other T-style guitars, and I've played many other T-style guitars, and this one is just as good, you know, as any of them. And I kind of want to say that I like it a little bit more just because I can play it however I want and feel comfortable with it. I can be, you know, sitting on my couch, I can be sitting on my bed, I can literally be anywhere, and this guitar is going to be comfortable. Not like, you know, any other guitar where you have to have a seat that does not have an armrest, and then you have to be in a certain position so that's comfortable, and then, you know, you can hit the kind of the chairs or the desk or just about anything with the headstock. And, you know, for me, which I'm sitting here usually teaching or working on music, recording videos, editing videos, I'm usually over here sitting, and I have my guitar on me all the time. So, you know, having this guitar really helps me for that. And I'm gonna say this, you know, off the record, I kind of want another one, but I can't right now. But yeah, I've really liked it. I've had it for around 4 months, I want to say. I got it just when the pandemic hit, and I've been, you know, getting to know it pretty much since then. And I love this guitar. It's pretty much the one that I almost always pick up first for when I'm teaching or taking classes or just about doing anything. Of course, in standard, because I have my other T-style and drop C sharp for another cool project that I'm working on that you may want to follow me for. It's gonna be worth it. I am pouring a lot of energy into that, and that's awesome. That's why I've been kind of going on the lower radar on YouTube, because I'm really into that. I've got 2 EPs down. We're, you know, working on the finishing touches, and we're gonna be having that soon out there, and I promise it's gonna be worthwhile. So going back to the guitar, the pickups we're sporting are the Suhr Classic T pickups, which sound amazing, and they really fit the guitar. It really does sound like a convincing, you know, T-style guitar. Then it has, you know, classic tone knob, the volume knob, and something that's pretty cool that I don't know if you can see here, you probably can't, but I'm gonna put in the B-roll, is that they have the little Strandberg flower in, you know, edge to where it's pointing, and that I love that. I am a huge fan of that. And of course, 3-way switch, Strandberg Salen over here in the pick guard. I kind of want to maybe someday also have a black pick guard so I can put it here and change them every now and then, just because I love the way that T-style guitars look with a black pick guard, especially in this color. It must look amazing. Of course, the neck is a chocolate maple, roasted maple, however you want to call it, but it's a really dark roasted maple. It looks amazing. It's pictures and videos don't make it justice. It's probably one of the coolest woods out there. Like, honestly, it looks amazing. And then I believe it must have something like ferro in the fretboard, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, the frets are fanned, and that's pretty much visual more than it's gonna throw you off when playing. It's not like, you know, those extreme fans where you're basically learning how to play the guitar again. This one really does make sense all around. Like the way that it's thought, it's just amazing. Also has lumen laid dots in here, so guess what? You're never gonna get lost in the fretboard again. Yeah, you heard me. You're not gonna get lost in the fretboard ever again. Of course, if you have a UV flashlight or if you have something to light it up. If you don't, you're probably gonna get a little bit lost. I don't know, maybe not. So going on to the other aspects, you have this, you know, pretty much kind of beveled over here. Can fit here pretty comfortable without even touching that part of the guitar. Like in other guitars, you have to kind of get in there, but here I'm in fact, here I am using any finger as you can see, in the 24th fret. Yes, it does have 24 frets. It's a beast of a guitar. It has a lot of range going on in here and all of this. But yeah, as you can see, I can get here with my first finger comfortable if I wanna. I don't know why I would wanna play it with my first finger, but you could if you want. Second, third, fourth, just about anyone and comfortable. And I'm still almost not digging here. I am just for the sake that I'm, you know, almost holding it with one hand. It's extremely light, so again, my back thanks you for it. And yeah, then we have this bridge, which is some spacecraft aluminum. I'm making up names. That's not an actual made up name, but you know, I don't really know what materials are in here, but it really looks and feels amazing. It's pretty easy to tune. The only thing that I really kind of don't love necessarily of the guitar is restringing it. I have to do it in the next few days, and I'm not excited about that at all, because when I was doing it the first time, the way that there's something you should know that I didn't get to find in many of the videos. The barrel in here, when you take this knob off, there's a barrel in there, and you can move that barrel around, right? So I thought that it was stuck inside and couldn't kind of get it out. Then when I did, I mean, it doesn't go out completely, which is good, you know. But then when I started stringing up the third string, for some reason, it's like I couldn't get it just right. So what I mean by this, it kind of needs a little bit of practice. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be all right in the next few times, where, you know, I keep learning on how to work it and how to be more efficient on it. But it's really not like any other guitar that you know, you can retune it in maybe 5-10 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating. This one you probably need a bit more while you're learning. I'm pretty sure once you learn, you're going to be able to do it just about as fast as any other guitar. But, you know, to me, there's a little bit of a learning curve when, you know, restringing the guitar. You have to, you know, take it out here, then you can cut it, or, you know, cut the slack over here in the little, I'm not sure if you can see it there, and these little knobs here, you can kind of, you know, have to take it off, or you can cut the string and then, you know, you loosen that, that's the word. Then you loosen these, and then, you know, take it out and just take it out over there. Just put it back in, you know, stretch it as far as you can, tighten that up, and then start tightening it here. It has a little washer in there that you should try to get in there so that the two metals don't grind, and then you don't have any sort of wear that you may not want. And that's about it. That's pretty much it. There's kind of a trust me, it sounds a lot easier than it actually is. It's honestly not that hard, but there's a little bit of a learning curve, just because, you know, this is a whole different system than what you're used to. And that's about it. Also, it comes in this blue, beautiful ice blue metallic, which kind of has some sparkle, which hopefully you'll be able to see in the B-roll. And it has the gig bag, which I don't know if I have to show it here, but I'm gonna put some photos or whatever. And yeah, that's basically it. That's Strandberg Salen ice blue metallic, and it comes in a few other colors. They're all beautiful, they're all great guitars. Freaking amazing, guys. Like, go follow Strandberg if you haven't, and go check all of them out. They're beautiful, and I highly recommend them if you're looking for something that's modern yet kind of has that vintage touch, and also feels great, and is also going to thank your back and your muscles in your hands and just about anything. It really makes you a better guitar player, and I'm not just saying that. I've heard of people that don't really like this on the internet. Like, there's a lot of mixed opinions of either you love them or you hate them. I don't understand why people hate them. Like, my experience with this has been amazing, and I'm really looking forward into having another one in the future. Maybe one of the standards with two humbuckers and whatnot, and maybe even a tremolo. I'm not sure if I want it with a tremolo, because I kind of want to tune it in drop C sharp. But yeah, great guitar. I suggest you try them if you haven't, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys on the next video. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I make weekly videos most of the time, and I really hope you enjoyed being here with me. And I'll see you guys on the next one.